So we are live here at lovely New Ken Pittsburgh Ice Arena for a chilly evening tilt for your Pittsburgh Stars. We'll be playing the other Rockets team. So the guy that I was talking to from the Rockets is nice enough to tell me that I should be broadcasting. I appreciate that very much. I'm Anthony. This is Chris, the A to Z AAA broadcast. So Stars looking to get off the schneid after laying an egg this morning, huh?
Yeah, big egg.
Good news is Finland beat Sweden, right? I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't mind either team. How about you?
No.
I would rather live in Sweden than Finland. How about you?
I think I'd rather live in Finland.
Why? Do you like dreariness and depression and alcoholism?
Yeah.
That's what you want. You don't like the Swedish bikini team?
I do. That's a
team
yeah.
of women
I
in
know.
bikinis. I mean, they pretty much, it's as descriptive as it gets.
That's a commercial.
No, they really had one.
Yeah, they had.
Yeah.
Doggone.
From the commercial. They didn't ask me to be in it, I'll tell you that much.
No.
But,
and plus it was a lousy beer.
which one was it? Bud Light?
Bud Light.
I mean, it got the job done. I mean, it appealed to the people that they wanted to appeal to, young men, underage. You know what I'm saying? They hit the mark right there.
Well, you can watch the commercial, you have to drink that shit-ass beer.
It doesn't mean you're not going to if it's in front of you, right?
Ah, that's true.
What was the one that you like that isn't it a crappy beer, Lowenbrau?
I like Lowenbrau in Germany.
Yeah, but in the United States it's
No,
garbage,
it's terrible,
right?
yeah.
It's just lowbrow.
Yeah. So the first time because I almost didn't want to drink it there, and they're like, no, this is not anything like what's sold here.
What did we have that was really good in New Jersey, by the way, that you got? Was it in New Jersey we got it? And then we got it later in Minnesota. That's like a hatchet on it. Remember?
Oh, that Norden stuff.
Oh yeah, that was way up there. 2 thumbs up on my rating.
Yeah, it's made in Minnesota or something like that.
Really?
One of them. Minnesota or Wisconsin.
I thought it was a German beer.
Oh, that's a different one.
The one with the hatchet on it.
Yeah, no, it's Icelandic.
It's Icelandic?
Yeah, that's
I think you're doing drugs. I think it was absolutely a German beer.
No, it has a Viking on it.
No,
a Viking with 2 axes.
No, it was absolutely a German beer. They did an Oktoberfest, and there was like a hatchet on the thing. And it had a real cool bottle. Exactly. Now you know. I could probably look in there, and for you people from New Jersey, if you want to chime in, go right ahead. But at the end of the day here, we're at the buzzer. We're going to get started. I know that we got Booterball in net tonight. It's a fun one for you Jersey people listening. Booterball out there. Jamie Moskowitz is here. Hi, Jamie. Merry New Year to her. Merry New Year. Remember that? Trading places. I'll just talk to myself.
Yeah. One moment.
That's not celebrator.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know what
Here,
it is.
I'll find it just because it's part of the conversation. We're going to go to late September. Hold on.
So the Iceland one is Eisenbach or something like that.
I would feel like that would be good, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you had it. I bought it.
Here it is right here.
Oh, yeah.
Are those hatchets?
They are hatchets.
Thank you. Hacker, you say Shore? The P silent, like Hacker Shore? Is that how you say it?
Hacker Shore, yeah, sure.
All right, well, there we go. So, anyways, good beer.
Yeah.
I'll buy you one in New Jersey.
Okay.
Maybe 10.
I might be half a cripple when we go there.
All right, so, like I was saying, Booterball out there. It looks like we got, is Dave out there? Dave with a tassel cap on. Nino tassel capless. Huh?
Nino. Where's the rest of everybody?
The rest of them?
I see Dave and Slugger.
I saw Yuri. No, I saw him in the stands, Yuri. He said hi to me.
We love you.
Huh?
Aren't you?
He does. I'm a likable guy.
You are.
You're like a koala bear. Who doesn't like a koala bear?
Big and fuzzy.
No, seriously. Who would be like, oh, I can't stand koala bears. Everybody likes a koala bear.
Don't they like poop through their skin?
I don't know. No, those are sharks.
I think koalas do too.
No, they're a mammal. Mammals don't poop. Don't you? You're a well-read person. How can you say that? Oh my God. Now you're just making shit up. So we're going to start out there with Matt Vey. Kemp is going to go up on O for the shift. Wiseman. Actually, he's not. NG's going to be there with Bomber. Yeah, he is. So Kemp's going to play some O today against this Jersey team. Here we go. So Jersey takes the puck, gives it back over to Bomber. Bomber to NG. NG's going to take a look, gives it back over to Leishman. Leishman jumps in. So Leishman's going to get there first, back behind the net, gets a little bump, no big deal. So they're going to go off there. Out comes with it is Kemp. Kemp gets some music on him. He's going to walk right over to Leishman. Leishman puts it out front, turns it around, coming down for NG. NG's going to take a look. NG puts it behind the net, over to Leishman. Or rather, Wiseman. Wrong man. Okay. So now it's over to Jersey. Jersey's going to take a look, pushes the puck, goes the whole way down no ice. Bomber puts it behind the net for, Ball puts it the next one. So, Bomber puts it to an area. Azzaloni, I think that guy was Boston College's head coach at one point.
Who's that?
Azzaloni, I thought. Maybe something else, but we'll go with it. Bomber's going to take a ride. Gets past the first two guys into the zone. Good speed for him. Dips his shoulder. Good protection. Leaves it at the net. Picked up by the Rockets. It's going to go down. We'll take that ice.
Change
Voice. How about that? So Watson's coming out there. Fairly new Nikita. Mikey Mrazek. And who we got there? Matt Vey. Streamakov. Stern's going to be out there as well. Just for good measure. All right. Matt Vey in. Ref feels like touching the ice a little bit. All right. Here we go. All right. Wow. Guy's got a job on his hands, huh?
I can't imagine there's anything wrong with this ice. We have the best ice ever.
That's cold enough. He's really into it.
What was the call?
Spitting it.
And that's what the goal is.
Get a water bottle. Water on it.
Yeah. What's this goalie doing? Get on your game, goalie.
Yeah, well, you don't need that water.
All right, he says, F it, we're going. Mappe wins it. Brings it back to Stern. Stern down low. New Nikita looks to put it low. Where is it? Comes out to Rockets. Rockets put off to the side. Watson takes control. Watson's going to take a look. Now he brings it back over to Stern. Stern gives it to Mappe. Mappe through the neutral zone, down. Trying to get his own pass. Got held up for a second. Wiseman tries to get it. Watson's there. Watson off his boot. Now it goes to him. Up high it's going to go. And Rockets able to control momentarily. Back over to Watson. Watson puts a shot on goal. Rushed aside. Matve's there. So Rockets looking to break the puck out. Stern in a good position to be able to meet him. Poke checks it away. Here we go. Comes down low. Watson gives him a little shove. Back into the corner for number 12. Just past Nikita. He's going to kick it out. So Mikey's going to get in a foot race with 53. 53 shoves it aside. Gets through the neutral zone. Matte on that. Little pushing and shoving. Back over to Tripp. Tripp gives it up to Watson. Watson leaves it there for Nikita. Nikita looking for reinforcements. Tries to dump it in. Misses for a second. Goes off of a boot. Now it comes back over down low. It goes to Treviso. Treviso, good move to the net. And Booterball covers. And that's that. All right, 14:45. We don't really see if we're actually recording. We should be. I think we're up. All right, so win, kind of, sort of. Going to knock behind the net. Going to be the first one.
Yeah, see if it's on.
Bomber takes a look there. Bomber shoves it over to Tripp. Tripp puts it back up to, who is that, Bobby? Thank you, BBJ. Comes down low, almost a pass by Danny, didn't go. Now, Bobby gives him a little shove. Good job by Bobby, the other Bobby, Digital, to keep it in. That Tripp
It's
freaking
going to be a
nasty.
hand pass.
Waiting for it forever was Raleigh. Did they touch it yet? My
They did.
goodness. So Raleigh gets past the first guy, almost interference not. Picked up by the Rockets. Rockets on the counterattack. Looking for numbers, goes behind the guy for the pass. It's going to go the whole way down. Bomber
You can't see it. It's not on.
Thought about shoving it aside. He got it. Bomber looking for an outlet, doesn't have it. He's going to get wheels. Bomber decides to put it towards a goalie. Goalie plays it off his chest. Down low, it's going to go to Danny. Danny poke checks it low. There's one guy from the Rockets to pick up. So he's going to survey behind the net. A little bit of pressure, puts it out to his first guy. Nice job by NG to read that pass, but they luckily get a pass there. Now off to the right side. Good play by the Rockets. But Booterball up to the task. Now it's going to be NG. NG looking to break it forward. Morganti's down there. Morganti going to get to that puck first. Gives it back over to NG. NG looking for a centering pass. Wasn't there. Now back over to Morganti. Morganti high to low. Passes it back over to Mosky. Mosky looks for a shot. Has an opportunity to give it to Cam. Big blocker saved by the Rocket goalie. So, good shift here so far. Brings it back over for Morganti. Morganti put a shot on net, doesn't go. So, where are we? Now down low. Mosky looking to pick that Mish looking to pick that puck up. He does. Mish gives it down low too. Hard for me to see because of the netting. And we're going to be in a foot race. NG up to the task here. Booterball with the save. Drops in front of him. Thank you very much, John. John on the spot there, telling him where it's at. Way to go. Now, interrupted there. Nice pass over to NG. Thank you very much, Rockets. Stern leaves it there. Moskowitz puts it down low to get a line change. Kemp comes down. Now, Leishman getting in front of his man. Trying to poke it out as one of the Rockets they do. They're on the counterattack. 91. Looking for a pass, gets it. Good job by Booterball, shoving that one aside. Excuse me, Jamie. Now, comes right over for Leishman. Leishman given to Kemp. Kemp's on there with Mel. Takes his time. Took a hit to be able to take the pass. Good job by him to be able to get it. He's going to jump up there in a second. He is. He's up. Tough like his cousin. So, Rockets there with a big bump on Kemp. He tried to make the play on it. He goes to the bench. I think he's going to be all right. Just got some wind knocked out of him, huh? All right. So, Watson there. Watson shoves it over two. Can't tell. Looking to be able to get it to Nikita. Touched. It's good. Comes right in towards the goalie. Rockets there to pick up. Now they sky it. Watson attempts to keep it in. And we're going to go with a hand pass. Smart play, whether he meant to or not by Tripp. I think he meant to. He's smart. All right. So 11:35. Nobody's keeping track of shots on goal.
No.
They got a few. We got a few. And Matt Vey is at center ice. All right. Matt Vey steps in, tries to get it to Nikita. Tripp's going to put it down low, brings it back over to Mikey. Mikey looking for the pass behind the back, didn't work. Now Watson trying to help out, gets a poke check. Mikey turns himself in over to Nikita. Nikita dumps it low. Mikey trying to get low to be able to retrieve that puck. Doesn't just yet. Now it goes past, squirts past him. Picked up by one of the Rockets. Rockets trying to get it out. Almost they do, yes. Okay, Watson there. Watson controls. Takes a look, brings it back over to Matt Vey. Matt Vey, good skating to be able to get past the first guy. Sees Nikita. Nikita's on his horse. If he shields that puck, poke check by the Rockets. Looking for a centering pass. Skies high, it was stopped by the goalie. So, looking to get out of the zone, the Rocket, he lost it for a second. Mikey puts a little bump on him, tries to get it over to Matt Vey, doesn't go. Nikita now trying to rub his man out, looking for the play. Not sure who picked it up. Unfortunately, the Rockets did. Good long reach by NG. Gets past the first guy. It's going to go low, and Bomber's going to pick it up. So Bomber faces his man, takes the defensive side of the puck, gets it out. And actually got some help from New Nikita. Slides it over his 91 now. I think Bomber's going to pick up again. 10:22 in the period, no score. So you guys know the scoreboard's gone now. I got rid of it. Are we on? We're on. How about them apples, huh? Nice kick pass back over to Watson. Or rather, that was Danny. Thank you. Danny read that play well. Back over to NG. NG brings it low. It's going to go over to Bobby. Bobby looking for a play to BBJ. Slides it over there to Danny. Or rather, that might be somebody else. And we got a penalty on the Rockets. We'll take it. And we got a rough. Roof. All right. So Morganti comes out with Mish and Mosky. NG's on, and looks like Azzaloni, 53, goes into the box. Feel shame. All right, Morganti in. 9:55, 2 minutes go on the board, no score. So kicked it back over to Watson. Watson puts it up high for the Bomber. Puts it back over just out of the reach of Mish. Mish brings it over to Morganti. Morganti to Mosky gives it back over to his longtime teammate, Mish. Mish steps up, brings it over to the Bomber. Bomber gets past the first guy, walks in, has a chance for a shot, shoves it wide. Now over to Morganti. Morganti giving it to Engie. Engie up high to Bomber. Bomber slams it over to Mish. He misses the net. Engie there. Engie down low. Morganti looking with it. Morganti takes a look for a second, brings it back over to Mish. Good puck movement, no love just yet. Bomber there, up high, puts one towards the net, goes wide. 1:16 left in a 0-score game. Now Mish on it, goes out of the zone. Bomber's going to lead, rather Buderball's going to be there. Good job coming out for it. Puts it into the neutral zone, it's going to be picked up by Mosky, and we got a stoppage of play, goes to the roof. 1:03 left in the power play, 8:58 in the period. All right, we're going to switch it up. Danny's going to come out there with the BBJ and Raleigh Fingers. Cam's going to be back there with Watson, and here we go. Okay, nice win by Danny. Picked up by Cam. Cam's going to look back for a second. Slides it up there to Bobby. Bobby's going to put himself into the zone. Nice entry. Puts a shot wide of the goal. It's going to go right over to, not sure who that was. Danny, thank you very much. Danny on the half wall working it. Brings it over to Stern. Stern to Danny. Danny's going to attempt to walk it in. Brings it back over. Shot by Watson. Goes out of the goal. Trying to get it out is the Rockets. They're going to put some pressure on with 37 seconds left. 1-4 checker. Watson there ready for him. Watson leaves himself open to be able to make a play. Good job by him. Trying to break it out. Taking a look to be able to make something happen. Decides to skate it. Gets past the first guy. Comes down the left side. Puts it low. It's going to be over to the BBJ who's going to try to read it. It's going to be enough for Danny to walk down with it, back over to BBJ. BBJ decides to go low rather than high, brings it back over to Danny. Danny, good control by himself, brings it the whole way over to Watson. Watson, a little bit of trouble got out of it. 6 seconds left in the play. Tries to get it towards the goal, right at the doorstep, and they get it out. Power play's over. Back over to Stern in a 0-0 game, 7:50 something left in the first period. Stern dumps that in, no ice. Comes over, it's going to go to Leishman. Leishman trying to get to the puck, bumps it down low, goes over to one of the Rockets. Kemp's going to get in front of that. Good job by Wiseman to put himself in there. Kemp, no loss for being shook up earlier. Back over to Leishman. Leishman gives it to Watson. Watson gets past the first guy. Good skating by him. Has a look, puts one on goal, tries to put it low for a rebound, doesn't go. Nope. Oh, man, they almost broke it out, but fortunately, Bomber, I don't know why I want to call Buderball Bomber these days, but I am. All right. Trying to fish it out. So Wiseman doesn't quite go out. Right on top of it, Leishman gives his man a little bump. Goes back over to Wiseman. Wiseman trying to get it deep. Doesn't happen. Comes the whole way down.
Nice stick.
Will take it. 7-1, no ice.
You got to play.
All right. And you know what Mr. John says? Says he's the whole way down there.
All the way down.
Yeah. How about that? These people from Jersey. Some of them are from Jersey. They might be from Pennsylvania for all I know. New York. Who knows?
Does it show how many people are on?
What's that?
Do we know how many are on?
All right, face off. Going to be one back to somebody. Back over to Leishman. Leishman trying to give it to Kemp. Kemp tries to feed it to Bobby. It goes wide. Now they're both in a hurry. Good job by Wiseman to get to that puck. Trying to play it off the boards. Another high stick. Actually, they didn't call it. Looking for Kemp. Kemp, nice read. Able to come in on it. Takes his time, looks for a pass. Gets one whole way over to Bobby. Bobby put one in front. Nice idea by Bobby keeping that low to be able to get a tip up. Now, tries to push it over. Was Kemp. Doesn't happen.
Just got to do it faster.
I agree with that. Kemp decides to ride somebody a little bit. Buderball leaves it there for it. Looks like that's Bomber. Comes back out. It's going to be Bobby Digital. Nice job by him to be able to keep it forward. He's going to try to get his own pass. Does. Now, Tripp comes down low. Why not? So people getting in a little bump and shove in there. Not sure who's that. That's Wiseman. Why not? Wiseman sees what he got. 2 guys on him. Decides to send it back down low. Looking for help from Matvey. Matvey trying to get to it. Bomber does. Bomber puts that on net. Goes back into the corner. Maybe it was on net. It's hard to tell if it's netted. Now Matvey is going to try to skate himself out of trouble. Blew a wheel. Now up front, where's it go? Rockets have it. Rockets looking for it. Oh! Nice save. Nice save by that guy. You got to give him credit.
It was.
On the doorstep. That was Nikita. He couldn't get it through. All right. So,
So how'd your little one they got today?
lost 4-3. Almost had a goal.
Yeah.
Doesn't score very much, but almost had one. They played North Pittsburgh. Oh, man, big bump there. So we're definitely out shooting them, but nothing to speak for in a 0-0 game. 5:31 left in the period. Trying to walk it out with it is the Stars. It's going to dribble a little bit. Watson's going to get there. Watson takes a look. What's he going to do? Passes it off the boards right there for Mikey. Mikey kicked it to himself. Mikey gets himself out of trouble. Mikey off of the boot. Kept in by the Rockets. Puts one to Booterball.
Look out.
Leaves it there. Picked up by, I believe that was Hawk. No, that was Engie. Now Rockets looking for it. Trying the long last name in front of us. Super Pablo, I'm going to call him. Back over Matvey, giving it to Mikey. Mikey looking to get out of the zone. He got Nikita with help. Numbers aren't exactly in our favor right now because we're in a change, but that's all right. They come down low. Mikey with some grit to try to dig that out. Doesn't get it. Coming back are the Rockets. Dribbles the puck in. It's going to go to Watson with 4:42 in a 0-0 game. Wraps it around to Nikita. Nikita has some chance to be able to get to it. Up. Just missed the puck with Engie. Engie hands it over to Watson. Watson fakes his man out, gets it past there to the neutral zone. Puts himself to an area pass. 3 guys on him. Waits for reinforcements. Watson coming down low, looking for a play. Tries to backhand it towards the net. Almost happened. Somebody looking for it is Mosky. Mosky puts himself in a good position. Nice skate by Monsey. Watson's going to get off the ice. Misha's going to look to get there first. He does. Now Misha with the puck. Off of a shin pad. Takes a jersey bounce. Jersey coming down the left-hand side. 23. Nayu looking to be able to make a play. Good skating by him. Nayu puts himself in the corner with 3 guys covering him. 3:57 left in the period.
Too soft, buddy.
Morganti. Good job. Passing right on the money over to Mish. Mish looking for a play. Brings it over to Cam. Oh, good tip, but doesn't go. 3:44 in a 0-0 game. Golly gee gosh darn it. All right. So Mosky goes to the bench with Hewitt and Morganti. On comes Danny and Raleigh. I'm thinking the BBJs do. So it goes forward, wraps it around. It's going to go out of the zone. Are we going to get an ice out of that?
He was like,
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, I know. And he was wearing a Tampa Bay. He's a big Tampa Bay fan.
I thought it was too.
He wasn't swearing. That's all right. We're talking about you, Dave Dobson. All right. So we're going to decide to go on the other end here. Here comes Danny in. Danny tries to win it forward, does. Picks up his own face-off. Has a chance to go low to high. Puts himself in a position to be able to put it to an area. Trying to battle for it was the BBJ. BBJ really good at drawing penalties. So in a fist fight, there's Raleigh. Looking for it is Tripp. Goes back out to Stern. Stern looking for a pass off the wall to the BBJ. BBJ gets it. BBJ pass it over, intercepted by Jersey. 3:06. Jersey comes down that way. Over to Travasso. Travasso 91. Puts a little bump by Stern, not enough to be able to pressure. Puts it right in front, turns around. Stopped by the bomber. By the booty ball. Puts another one on. Love down by booty ball. Thank you very much. 2:50 to play. In the first period. 0-0 still. All right. So Wiseman's going to be out there with Leishman, Engie, Kemp, and the Bomber. Hope shot on goal, off the helmet. Helmet?
Off the head.
And actually, it was a ball game, and you had that was 6
Yeah.
That was such. I know.
40 people here?
Thank you.
Standing room only.
Oh, it is.
We're standing, and there's room. All right. Some good shots on goal here for the Rockets late in the period. Tries to put the puck down low, gives it back over. It's going to go over to Mikey. Mikey's looking at the rifle the puck out. Gets past the first guy. Out into the zone. It's going to be picked up now by Matvey. Matvey looking to come down Main Street. Gives it back over to Mikey. Mikey, nice shot, goes wide. Unfortunately, over the head there. Watson puts it down low. Turning for was Mikey. Mikey looking to be able to get it over to Stern. Stern puts it down low. Matvey now has it. Back over to Stern. Stern's going to be happy to be able to put it into the corner. Picked up by Mikey. It's going to leave it there for Watson to be able to get. I can't see who passed him. Watson gets past the first guy. tries to put it low, back over to Nikita. In front, doesn't go. Matvey has it. Matvey taking a look there. Can he get it open lane? Brings it over to Cam. Bunch of shots on goal, all low, couldn't get him tipped up. Now, good tip by Cam to be able to keep it away from the Rockets. Watson looking for a play, backs himself the whole way up behind the net. So have 1:42 to play within a 0-0 in the first period. Has an opportunity to bring it back over. Matvey takes it past the first guy, puts it to an area. Nikita dumps it in, no. Rockets have control. Now brings it over to Wiseman, look to try to drag it in. It's gonna go right over to Tripp. Tripp puts it to an area. It's going to be a foot race, and it's going to be Wiseman taking it over. Wiseman brings it back over to Kemp, 117. It's going to go low. Wiseman's going to be there with Kemp. Kemp puts it off his shin pads. Big shin pads, by the way. Trying to dig it out, or is him and Wiseman. I think it's him. No, that's Leishman. Thank you. All right. So, unfortunately, Rockets come out with it. Now it's going to be taken over by the Bomber. Bomber turns himself around to look. 1 minute left. Bomber puts it forward to Kemp. Kemp drops it into that corner, and it's going to be 1 minute 49 seconds left. Kemp's going to put a body on his man, looking for a little bit of revenge there. Thinking about a pinch was Bomber. He takes it. Not a bad idea because Wiseman's back there. Wiseman couldn't keep it in, brings it over to Tripp. Tripp now over to the Bomber. Bomber gets past the first guy, 2 guys on him. Able to hold his guy up enough to be able to have some help from Leishman. 27 seconds left. Leishman behind the net, trying to survey what's going to go on. Brings it back over to Tripp. Tripp with a nice pass over to Wiseman. Wiseman dumps the puck in. It's going to be off of a hand. We're going to have to get on sides. Taking his time is Tripp. Back over to one of their players. Now down low. 8 seconds left. And Morganti gets himself in front of it, but unfortunately that's a stoppage of play with 6 seconds left. Nobody likes each other over there, huh?
No, give me my stick.
All right, so maybe we'll get a late one. Who knows? All right. Trying to push it forward. Got a good play there. Doesn't go. Keeps it in. 1 second. Why not? And he fought it off. Good job by their goalie so far, huh?
Yeah, so the one thing I don't like about this, it's not as wide.
Yeah, I know. That was one of the complaints of Brophy. He told me that going ahead of the game.
Yeah.
But you know what I like about it?
What?
It works.
It does work.
Working helps. What do you got there? Dippin' Dots. Let me have some. Why? All right, well, no sharing from Max. Hey, happy birthday.
What's happening with the Steelers?
10-7.
Doesn't matter though, right?
We are in the playoffs.
Because Baltimore won his
Well, yeah, but I think what's still could be determined where we are. So we want to win because we play Houston. Otherwise, we could go.
What's the U.S.
So like 1-1 still want to go. No.
All right. Evil Dave Dobson right there. He's probably
Actually, not good Dave Dobson.
huh? All right. So we got to get on the scoreboard in a 0-0 game, huh?
Yep. It's usually the name of the game.
I know. Smart ass.
He's only currently 3.
There's Fagan. That's a good Irish name for you.
Fagan, yeah.
All right. Morganti able to pick that back over to Watson. Watson's going to take a look. Circles the blue line looking for the right play. Brings it
Nice
back
play.
over to Morganti. Nice play. Morganti puts one into the body of the
They got me
goalie.
that blanket.
I was hoping for a rebound, but it was the right idea regardless. Huh?
Sure.
No. All right. We'll start it back up.
I mean, we met
Now,
them.
over in the corner. Fighting for it. It's going to be a pinch by Engie. Nice play by him. Sends it wide. That's all right. Watson's there. Watson takes a look.
Did you
Has
see
an opportunity to put it down low.
today
Boston looking for a play off the stick of NG. NG able to keep that puck in, goes low
He
again.
came up.
Back over to Hewitt.
I crossed him, as I always do. But then afterwards,
Organti up top. Little pitch and catch there going on. Down low, it's going to go fends his guy off, decides to switch it with Watson. Watson tries to walk it out, does. Has an
Shoot that.
opportunity to climb out. Why not?
Oh, you hit the net, buddy.
Good idea by Watson, just no long. Now back over to Leach. Leach trying to take it over on the wraparound. Organti trying to shove it in. Good sequence here by the Stars. Comes over, it's going to be into the hands of, had to go out by Mish. Brings it up to Watson. We're going to get a line change here. Watson's going to take his time walking in. Able to get past two guys in the third. Couldn't break it all off. Thought about it for a second was NG. Doesn't go. That's all right. Raleigh there. Raleigh able to take that puck, give it back over to NG. NG, good job defending it. Gets himself out of trouble. He's going to get a look. Uses his wheels to give it over to BBJ. BBJ hasn't stepped here. BBJ with a guy on him. Looks for the zero angle wrap around his air. Oh, he couldn't pull the trigger fast enough. Down low, it's going to go to Raleigh. Raleigh, TC looking for some help from Danny. Danny, where's he at? Brings it back over to Raleigh. That's what interference. I don't know what it is, but they don't call it. What the hell, why not? Now back over, Raleigh's going to pick up his own pass. Brings it up to,
I didn't see that when I saw
not
it.
short shot. Boom.
Cam.
Dan Stern. He's smart and he scores. How about that? So 1-0 Stars at the beginning of the second period. Good sequence by them, all offensive pressure. John's happy.
John's happy.
All right. Here, look, watch. One. Here, look. One. Here. 1-0. There you go. All right. So Danny in. Danny brings it back. It's going to go over to
One thing about summer friends is they watch.
Tripp. They sky it into the corner. It's going to go over to Stern.
That's
we
got
got
to be nice.
I didn't think that was nice.
Yeah, hell yeah, it was. They played it from here.
Yeah, but I thought Cam was close to it.
Nice.
Good. I'll tell you what, I thought Anthony we were going to talk about Ricky Henderson. Nothing. Yeah.
It was like a week ago. It's old news.
Come on. It happened right before Christmas. Ricky died. No, he was younger than. Oh, wait, he was 62. Yeah, I'll talk about Ricky Henderson all day. You know what one of my favorite Ricky stories is? Instead of talking about the game, when they told Ricky that 50% of MLBers are on steroids, and he said, "Well, Ricky ain't on it, so that's 49." All right, Bobby Board shoves it forward. Comes back down, picked up by the goal scorer, Cam, 1-0 Stars. Brings it over, it's going to hop in here. Raleigh's going to get there. Raleigh, in a foot race, got there first. Good speed by him. Looking for some help was Mikey. Breaking out. Oh, we'll call that trip, why not? And we'll go to the power play. NG gets tripped up. Yeah, Ricky died right before Christmas.
Sure did.
You were a Ricky fan, weren't you? Exactly.
Uh-oh. What's going on here?
What do you mean? Oh, that's a technical difficulty. It's not my problem. It's your problem.
Hold on.
Good?
There we go.
All right. Power play starting with 14:07 in the period. 1-0 Stars right now. NG shoved over to Bomber. Bomber plays it off the ball. Takes a look there. Has NG for help. Thinking about it. Leaves it there for Matvey. Matvey with speed gets past the first guy. Comes into the zone down low. Matvey looking for the wrap. Doesn't get it. Matvey brings it back over to Bomber. Bomber plays it right over the blue line. Takes a shot. Goes wide. Off the bottom. I don't think it ever made it from that. Back on the street. Oh, man. He gets some help from the back if I thought the way that was pitching in. Now over to Mikey. Mikey, take a look. Mikey brings it back over to Matvey. Matvey up on the top of the circle. Nice shot. Oh, goes wide. Good idea. Now back over to the Bomber. Bomber up top. Brings it back over to Mikey. Mikey puts a shot. Sweet. He didn't go. Everybody's wide right now. Up out of Matvey. Matvey has some mistake. Comes in the zone. Says shot closest. Oh, God. Good play there. Good control. 1-0 S-Mark Stars. 1:07 left in the power play. 13-14 left in the period.
1-1 U.S.
Meaning
1-1 U.S.
Yeah.
against Czech,
Against Czech.
who right now I would call the second favorite after USA.
I would say so.
But only one of them can make it, right?
That's correct.
Thank you.
They play Finland.
All right, Watson up top. Watson brings it back over, hands it over to Leishman. Leishman back to Watson. Watson says, all right, let me give it back over to Ken. Watson got a big blast. Somebody got a piece of that, but I'm going to give most of the credit to Watson. And it's 2-0 Stars. Way to go. John's excited. All right.
Yeah, I thought so too, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So 13-01, we're 2-0. All right, so maybe it went off a rocket. Thank you, Rockets. So it's going to go the whole way over. It's going to be Stern. Stern gives it over to Watson. Watson's going to take a look. Watson, a little bit of skating here. Thought about leaving it. Nice job by him. Watson sees Kemp there. Rockets looking to be able to turn the tides here a little bit. They do for a second, but now it's back over to Kemp. Kemp trying to get himself out of trouble. 91 has it. It seems like he's had the puck a decent amount for them. Comes the whole way back down for Watson. Watson turns himself into a good position here. Able to hand it right over to Wiseman. Now it's going to be over to Leishman. Everything sounds the same. Kemp tries to put it low. Good job being able to push that out with Wiseman. Wiseman tried to pass it to himself. Does. Brings it back over to Watson. Watson puts it right in front of the net. Comes back over. And Wiseman just couldn't finish the job there. But nice job putting it between the wickets. Just quick enough. I think we should play some cricket this summer. What do you think?
Cricket.
Let's try some cricket.
I'm an Irishman, not an Englishman.
It's not an English sport.
It is
They like
English.
it. They like it in Australia.
Yeah, because of the English.
Yeah, but there's a lot of Irish people in Australia.
Yeah, they don't play that game.
You're right.
They play hurling.
Why can't we just try something different? It's not like we're married here. You're arguing like we're married. Just say, yeah, I'd like to play cricket.
Yeah.
What about curling? Can we curl?
I would do that.
I would do too, but I think that story's over, right?
Oh,
Nice job giving it back over to Morganti.
Throwing
Morganti.
those stone
Come on,
balls.
drop.
What's that game?
Nice job handing it over. What?
Rolling the boulders down the road. What's that game, Chris?
Oh, bocce.
No. You know,
That's a good one. Rolling the stones down the road.
it's one of these like Scottish games or Irish games.
Yeah, that's all the same.
You know what I'm talking about?
It is all the same. Same stock.
2-0. S-Mark, or rather
Doesn't seem like
Pittsburgh.
a sport, but it is.
Now, left it there for Bobby. Bobby, nice play.
Oh,
All right. Good job.
Hosky.
Beautiful pass over there, 3-0 from Tripp. Nice job. What'd you get me? All right, 3-0 Stars with 11:38 in the second. All right. So Morganti in. Morganti sends it back over to the Bomber. Bomber takes a look. Sends it over to Mosky, the goal scorer. Mosky looking to be a forward to me. He shows the skates it for a second. No problem. Awesome there. Sends it over for Morganti. Morganti comes out with it. Brings it back over to Bobby. Bobby looking for Oh, they almost got it over. Good job. Brings it over to the Bomber. Bomber brings it over to Bobby. Bobby looking Oh, nice to the foot race here. Let's see if Tripp's up to it. Nice job by Tripp.
Yeah, it's a good job.
Excellent job.
Not taking the penalty, too.
Savvy play by Tripp. I like using the word savvy. All right, Rockets are going to fight for it a little bit. Goes over to somebody. Into the corner, it's going to be Bomber meeting this man. Now down low. Bobby there. Nice job by Tripp to be able to get that puck out. Back over to Morganti. Morganti leaves it there for somebody. Now it's back over to Mish. Hewitt read that, but unfortunately didn't go forward. Now he's going to drop it in the corner. 3-0 Stars. And it's picked up by one of their guys. They're going to send it low. Thank you very much. Puts it to an area. Brings it back over for Danny. Danny sends it and unfortunately goes to one of the Rockets. And it's going to go off of somebody's helmet, and we're going to get a stoppage play.
I didn't see him.
He never came over to the job.
We went to
Which I think gonna work on your camera.
Should I had a bag too?
Thinking you take over. I'm going to sit with these chickies right here.
Chicks.
Chickens.
Clucking heads.
I'm going to go over to the head house. All right. Now back behind the net. 5 picks it up. Off the boards. High stick. Thank you. Board there. With Watson. Watson decides to get himself out of trouble for a second. Puts it towards the net. Good idea. Was going to get it back over to Enzy. Enzy between his body there. One of the Rockets looking for it. Now down low. Brings it over the board. Ford and Raleigh converge on them. Goes into the corner for one of the Rockets. Five looking for a play. Can't get it forward. Now it's going to handled by Watson. Watson has a good look at net. Tries to slide it forward. Doesn't happen. Enzy's there. Enzy tries to walk it over. Does. Danny with the idea to be able to put it over the net. Watson picks the puck up. Takes his time putting it down low. Brings it back over to Enzy. Enzy leaves it there for Danny. Now back over to Enzy off of the one of the Rockets. Bobby now puts it down low for Raleigh Fingers. Raleigh. Nice slide idea by Raleigh. I like that. I think Tom taught him that. Comes back over to Enzy. Enzy puts it towards one of the Rockets. The Rockets come and try to break out with it. Goes over to Watson's stick. Thank you very much to an area over to, is that Nikita or Danny?
Danny.
Looking to be able to go forward. Nice pass beyond it. Splits right through that. Now it's going to go down to Watson. Somebody who took it down off a body that is not going to be icing because it's on net. And what do we got? Cross check.
I think it's gonna be on Danny.
On Danny?
I think so.
I don't know. Yeah, it is. It was on Gilligan's Island there, number 5. Did you like Gilligan's Island?
I used to watch it, yeah.
I mean, there wasn't a lot on TV and there were a lot of options.
Yeah. There was
Really
like 3
careful.
stations in them days.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge Gilligan Island fan, though.
Yeah, but Professor and Mary Ann.
Yeah. What about the movie star?
Yeah, the movie star.
And his wife.
And his wife. No, that was the billionaire. And his
Billionaire.
wife.
The millionaire.
Millionaire.
I don't know,
There was no billionaire.
Maybe like John Rockefeller back then. But
Yeah.
we're on our first penalty kill, 8:41, 3-0 Stars. So it goes high up to Ozzoloni. Ozzoloni off of a body. Looking for a play. Right at the doorstep, they get one, 3-1. All right, well, Rockets come out and make it interesting now. 2-goal lead for the Stars. Gets past Vuderball. And we got 8:31 left in the second. Dave not happy about that. I heard some swears coming out of his mouth.
Are we out of
We may be.
Scoreboard down.
I don't know. We're in like 6th place right now.
what? We only played one game.
2. Yeah, but there's 3 teams that are 3-0.
All right. Score went down. All right. Kemp talking to another 11. Look, Fagan and Kemp getting along. Huh?
11 and 11.
11 at 11.
Clock went.
What are we looking at, Jim? We're going to take a break. What do we got going on? What do you-
Clock went dead. Tell her to call
We don't respond to us.
Tomorrow's Sunday.
Oh, if you snap him, he'll respond.
I feel like he'd respond to me.
He would.
No.
No, he would.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. He responds to Mark McLaughlin. He sends him messages.
Who's in? I'm getting messages too.
But I call him too.
Huh?
Charlotte is
Judy.
Justin. Is he back yet, or are they on their way back?
It's going to be a snowstorm tomorrow.
No. She's like,
How'd they make out?
4:30.
How'd they make it?
Okay, Catherine.
You know
Did they play 2?
All right, so there was 8:31
Both of them were
left
that?
in the period,
No, the
just so everybody knows.
3-2.
3-2.
We're going to do some
Okay.
Stone Age stuff here, guys.
Just want to go away, please. Thank you.
Yep.
I don't think they know that.
Oh, my. Look at this. All right. Somewhere in the middle of the period we are. Kemp's going to try to get
My hair is so
Kemp walks in there, looks for a play behind the net, trying to get it forward. Rockets have it. Oh, we're back up. So we're gonna fix it right after this play here. So shoved aside there. We're on a no power play, but somewhere in the sevens, I'm gonna guess we are. We had some scoreboard malfunctions. You guys don't care. Now it's gonna come the whole way down low. Houston's on that puck. Tries to get it forward. Oh, almost a play by the star. Almost a good stick there by Wiseman. Unfortunately goes to them rather. Now good pickup by Bomber. Bomber brings it over to Kemp. Kemp's going to be in a foot race. He got a step. Kemp looking to be able to show us over that forward. Oh! A little bit of overskate there. We had it. That's already picks it back up. Kemp goes to the puck for a second. Leave it across it right over.
Oh my God, he beat me. Like, literally punched me in the face.
Looking for a play. Almost to the back door. Oh! You want to talk about that doorstep, and we're going to go for an ice.
Okay, you died.
Good shift for Julian.
You died.
Yes, very good shift for Julian.
Dad, tell me if you died.
Can you go put some water in here, please?
All right. So, 71.5 seconds left. Look at that.
71.5.
$2.
That's what it is.
15 left in a 3-1 game. Maybe, huh? Comes back over to Watson. Watson gets past the first guy, puts it to his body. Watson puts one towards it. Oh, Morganti close. So it goes over. Hewitt's going to engage there. Hewitt trying to help out. Punch from Max, trying to blame it on Rob Gordon. Wasn't going to happen. Now, Mosky in there. He's a goal scorer. Up into the rafters. We got a stoppage of play, and now it's 3-1 with 6:52 left in the second period. Clock's back. All right, Matt Bay in, 6:52. Matt Bay brings it back over. It's going to go over to Cam. Cam looking for his second glove up. All right, back in, Matt Bay. All right, goes down low.
I died.
Gilligan was on that play. Looking for it, comes out with a Watson. Watson gives it back over to Mikey. Mikey down low to Matt Bay. Matt Bay catches up to the puck. Able to skate it, looks for a soft there, he doesn't get it. Rockets try to take it back over, Matt Bay's still there. Try to get it back over to Nikita, didn't happen. Down low to Watson, no clock again. Comes back over, they're going to bring it back up in the no clock game. Brings it back over to Watson. Watson going to take his time getting past the blue line. Able to put himself out of trouble again. Nice speed by him. Watson takes his time, circles back out. Watson gets his guy a phone booth. Puts the puck back, nice job by him. Now Matt Bay there. Matt Bay brings it low to Mikey. Mikey looking for an open man, not there. Brings it back over to Matt Bay. Matt Bay able to skate it out. Up top. Looking for Watson. Watson says Watson. Oh, not far. Matt Bay's going to catch up with that puck. Nice job by him to keep it up. Unfortunately, the Rockets take that. They're going to get on their horse here to be able to bring it back in. Tries to get a play, knocked off the puck, and it's going to be Watson. Now back over to Mikey. Mikey's going to try to push it forward. Gets it back over. Matt Bay has it. Matt Bay slides it right over to Nikita. Nikita on his horse. Looks for it. Oh. Come on, Vlad Jr. Vlad takes a little bump there. Matt Bay there. Matt Bay tries to put it backhand over to Bobby. Not happening. Bomber's there. Bomber trying to help out. Looking to be able to get it was one of the Rockets. Good job by Luderbach. So back over to the Bomber. Bomber will be able to try to get that play. Brings it back over to Tripp. Tripp forward up to Mosky. Mosky turns himself out of trouble. Gets himself to a good area. Not offsides. Now it's taken over by Mosky again. Tries to knock it back down, does, but the Rockets have it. Good job keeping that puck in the neutral zone by Bobby. Brings it over to Morganti.
Shoot it.
Feed for
Mish.
Mish. Just missed on that second pass. And we'll take that cross.
He got him.
Thank you very much.
Jacket.
Huh?
Where's your jacket? You told me you have one.
I do have one.
And she wore it.
No, it's puppy. I'd rather look fashionable than.
Then be comfortable?
All right. So, penalty for Gilligan back in the box.
Gilligan.
I gotta tell you, he's on his own island out there.
Yeah.
All right.
Skipper's mad.
Mom, Danny's back in the box.
All right.
But I
Danny in.
owe him another
3-1. Who knows how much time's left? I guess about 4 minutes. What do you think? 3 minutes?
Oh, there, little buddy.
You win. All right, Tripp has it. Brings it back up for the Bomber. Bomber at the top of the point. Brings it over to Tripp. They're running their crown here right now. All right, Bobby brings it up top for the Bomber. Bomber decides, is he going to take
We
it?
have to give him $50.
Over to Danny. Danny just wide. Bobby has it. Bobby up top. Brings it back over for it. Thinking about it for a second with the Bomber. Puts one
Why is that
glove
better
down.
than the one that I have?
It's so big.
All right.
Hey,
Back to street rules here.
Yeah.
No clock.
No clock.
Doing your best.
solid.
No candy.
All right, slides through. Oh, man. Hold on 1 second. Right in front of the doorstep. Trying to slide it in. Oh, big stop.
Can't slide it in.
Is this mine? What is this one? Is this Anna's?
Oh, you know what? It might be here. Do you want that one?
I sure don't.
Here, you want that one?
Unless you're telling me I need it. Right?
Yeah.
If I need it, I'll take it. I'm trying to put it in my mouth. All right. Face off, won by Danny. Brings it back over to Bobby. Bobby puts one off. Rockets try to clear, doesn't happen. Maverick puts it across the line. Back over to Tripp. Look at the imaginary time clock.
It's a little nippy.
All right. I'm going to guess that there's
Jake, you say it again?
3:32 left in the period. What's your guess, Rob?
248.
Very good. Very good guess. 4-1 stars. Face off, one over to Watson. Watson taking his time. Dances a little bit. Gets past the guy. Easy pickings there. Now brings it back over to Leishman. Leishman forward. Kemp leaving it there for Leishman. He does. Leishman able to drag it back over himself. Oh, nice play by the bowler. Good play by those two. Nice keep there for a second. Catching up to it was Wiseman. NG's there. They're going to rub everything out. Not so much of a problem. Good job by Watson giving it over to Kemp. Kemp's going to take a look here. Kemp slides it. Oh, we got a little greedy there. Now it comes back over to the Rockets. Leaves it up to Wiseman. Wiseman 2-on-2 with Leishman. The men are in the house. Leaves it there for Leishman. Long handle. That's okay. He handles it. Leishman trying to get it back around. Good idea. Just couldn't execute right there. Brings it back over to Kemp. Kemp taking his time in a 4-1 game. Kemp had to come out of the zone. No, he kept it in. Nice play by him. Now Kemp able to walk it out a little bit. Tries to put it towards the net. Rockets have it. No. Back over with Engie. Engie. Somebody fell into the goal. Why not? Trying to slide it in. Couldn't close the door. Rockets looking to be able to get it out. Puts it to a corner there. Who knows how much time. I'm going to go with 1 minute and 40 seconds. Looking for assist was Booterball. Oh, that's all right.
See,
Kemp back
that's
up
what
on the field.
happens.
Mikey gets a pass off that. Trying to help help the situation of the Rockets. Trying to slide it out. Watson puts it off the shin pad. Watson handling the puck. Watch this kid.
There he is.
That's
Yeah.
why
Now Mikey in the corner. He's going to face his man at 53.
Reverse hit him.
Max, go help us.
Over to a soft area. It's going to be Stern there. Watson's back to help. Up top, it's going to go. Sucked in by the Bomber. Slash?
No idea.
Mikey in there for a
Playing
slash
forever.
with God knows
Game's
what
never
time's
gonna
left.
end.
Never gonna end.
No.
I'm going to call it with 1:42 left in the period. They made that up. 4-1 S-Mark lead. They go on the penalty kill.
Cannot dispute that.
Nothing to dispute. Am I the only one when you're in a cold rink? It feels like I'm made out of concrete.
I haven't had it forever, and I was no way. Yeah.
I'm fine.
Is that what arthritis feels like? Concrete?
I don't know. No, my knee just hurts constantly. So
So we get
You know what helps that? Whiskey.
it helps that new knee I'm getting in February.
I don't know.
He always has leftovers. And so
Maybe if I'm around, I'm his favorite.
What'd you say? If I'm around.
If I'm around, I'm his favorite.
Ever since Rachel's gone, he's got no reason to come back.
That's right. I'm gonna draw him out next week. I'm gonna lure him out with. If he's listening, I'm gonna lure him out with donuts and stuffed mushrooms. All right, goes back over to 53. 53 looks to handle off the half wall. Fagan puts it through. Doesn't go. Hacked down by one of their players into the corner. So they're gonna take it up top. Rockets be able to walk it in there for a second. Booterball shields that puck. Now Bobby with the puck. Bobby fighting his man off. Doesn't go. Comes back over. Morganti's going to come up high. That was out of the zone, wasn't it? Now it's definitely out of the zone. We'll take it for sure. Good job, Arian. Now Fagan has it. Fagan looking to be able to walk it out. Goes up high. Bobby Board there. Hunting. 11 has it. That's Fagan. He's been on the ice a lot. Fagan coming down the right-hand side. Fagan looking for a play. And we're going to send it down for an ice with God knows how much time's left. We go 48 seconds.
Hey,
The 48.6 seconds left in the period.
Yes, it is.
Those pants are going to the garbage.
you look like no. It's like a homeless person with blogging on the street.
All right.
I'm not homeless.
I didn't say you were. You said you'd rather be fashionable.
I hope that the scorekeeper makes her own sound effect. That would be great, just so you guys know. All right, comes the whole way out. Rockets looking for it. Gets it back over to the point man. Slides it over. Good job by Hewitt. Hewitt gets pushed down. Now it's going to go over. Good job trying to get it forward. That's Danny. Danny in a foot race. Danny.
Come on, Danny.
Nice job.
Right here.
Hello, Mish. Mish makes it
15 you, Mish.
I don't know.
What's that?
15 you, Mish.
15. You
Is that
I had 4 times.
All right, so 5-1 with
Short-handed goals.
yeah, 5-1 with 27.6 seconds left in the game in the period, in the second period. We're rolling dark. 5-1. I'm like Rain Man. For two. Now back over to Engie. Engie sends it to the center ice. Back over to the Rockets. Rockets put it down low. Rockets taking their time. Sensing the end of the period. Hacks it back over to start in a 5-1 game. Now it's back over to Danny. Danny decides to skate it low over to Engie. Engie gets it, passes it over, and they take it over. Comes down low, and what we got? Offside.
Offside.
With 6.4 seconds left in the period. Is that getting old yet? Just let me know that's getting old.
Exactly.
Or yeah, who knows?
6.4 forever.
Is that another penalty? We got another penalty? What are we doing here? This is like Keystone Cops. Why don't we just use one of those hourglasses? Huh? Just keep turning hourglasses over. What do you think? We'll keep score with an abacus.
Did you have to use an abacus in school?
Did your mom come with you?
Yeah, me too.
There was abacuses in school.
Yeah.
I didn't know Charlie Hall.
I went to a Montessori school for a while.
Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't do anything, but I went there. it was like recess all the time. I had nuns there. I'm not a big nun fan, I'm not gonna lie.
They beat your hand with the
They did, Sister
the,
Letizia.
roll.
Yep, not a big fan of Sister Letizia. A few people over there listening in Jersey. She was evil. Comes back over Watson with the puck, slides it back up top.
Anthony
Now
was
Watson
a
with
bad
it.
kid though.
I don't know, he might run out of time on this rush. Who knows? Bobby Board leaves it. Watson slow plays it, they grab it on up.
Draco.
Wiener dog.
What are we doing here?
Mochi with a baby was so freaking
No.
2 seconds.
How do we know how much time?
There's
Are you guys just guessing?
2 seconds.
2
If I tell
seconds.
Tana that you are uninterested, we're gonna ask somebody else.
What do you mean there's no upside? Goalie pulled.
2 seconds, 5-1 game. More games at the end. Watson steps behind him. Everybody's loaded up.
Go suck it the hell up.
1 1,000, 2 1,000. All right, that's the end of the period.
And there's the period.
We're gonna pause. I wonder if I can pause this. I don't know if